Today we are going to talk about my Paragon tree and Sanctum. But before we start, quick disclaimer here. This video is not a guide and is not something everyone should follow. I have my own reason why I choose every stats here. So take this video as an example before you choose best stats for you. Alright, let's start. The first tree I'm focusing here is Treasure Hunter, because I'm using this tree when doing open world farm and dungeons. This is what it looks like. I'm using 50 for points here. Next Paragon tree is Gladiator. Even though I'm not doing Battleground a lot, I'm still invest to this tree because it works for Shadow Wars too. And this is how it looks like. I'm not really using the rest Paragon tree, so I only put my points for damage stats. Like this. After putting my points for damage, I will now focusing my points for life stats. I will explain the reason at the end of this video. For the note here, whatever stats you choose, try avoid using points for specialized stats. For example, Mastermind here have a life stats. But to get there, I need to put 1 points for this specialized stats. So I'm not gonna choose this tree first, and moving on to another tree. Now this tree have life stats without need to spend points to other stats. I'm gonna fill this stats and repeat this process in another tree. I hope you can get what I'm saying here. If you have any question, leave a comment down below. That's it for the Paragon tree. Now moving on to the Sanctum. For the Sanctum, it's a bit tricky in my opinion. I used to follow a guide from the internet. They said always level up damage. Now I realize, we can't really rely on them, because most of them don't really know how limited resources as a free-to-play. I ended up leveling up only my damage and life from Sanctum. Is it a bad thing? Well, I will show you the comparison. 1 Paragon points will give 20 damage stats, while 1 level from Sanctum only give 4 to 8 damage. And don't forget, the price for leveling up from Sanctum will be increased the higher the level. Is it worth it? I don't know, but I will try to explain what I'm thinking about it later. But first, let's see this comparison in other stats too. Now, after you see this comparison, do you still thinking investing only for life and damage is the right choice? If you ask me, I would say no. But I will keep leveling up damage and life about 2 or 3 level higher than the others. And the other stats, like potency and armor, I will try to keep everything at about same level. I'm doing this even if it's not that worth it, because I believe life and damage is still the most important stats. There is a reason why their position is higher than the others. They even have this special position in Codex. Yeah, I'm not capable of comparing it. So I'm using that logic to choose what's best for me. And the reason why I'm still need to level up other stats is because my normal gems can't help that much, and Sanctum will be a nice additional stats source. I already explain it in this video. Check it on the playlist if you haven't watched it. But what about other guides that said, leveling up armor and resistance can help in PvP? That way, free-to-play cannot getting one hit dead while against a whale face-to-face. I have a question for you. I believe Battleground is only 10% of total content in-game. Is it worth to invest certain stats, only for this? And the second, what makes you think a whale will stop become a whale? I will tell you the truth. Let's say you decided to invest for armor and resistance stats. You even buying additional normal gems and aspirant keys using hilts. Which I really don't recommend it. I already explained in this video how free-to-play should spend their limited hilts. But hey, this is just a small channel, why someone need to listen to me? And let's say you still ignoring me and keep buying this. Well, okay, now answer my logic here. Let's say you meet a whale with your new high armor and potency, and you so confident they are not gonna one-hit you this time. What makes you think their damage and armor penetration will stay the same? They have every source for upgrading their stats, from normal gems to Sanctum. And not only for damage, they can upgrade their armor and resistance so they will be tankier. Meanwhile, your damage can't do something to them because you only level up armor and resistance, right? And I need to mention this, stats from gears will gonna give additional stats too. And of course, as a whale, they can farm in higher difficulty than you. I'm not even talk about resonance here. Now, with all being said, do you still thinking investing only for certain stats is a wise choice? As I mentioned before, this video is not a guide, I'm just giving you my point of view. And I'm not gonna say other guides is wrong, and they don't know what they are talking about. The decision is still yours as a viewers. Oh, you still watching? Means you still interested hearing the conclusion. For the Sanctum, I will level up life and damage about 2 or 3 times higher than the others. And other stats, I will leveling up at about same level. What about if you are already follow other guides and level up only certain stats? It's okay, it's not a huge unfixable mistake in my opinion. Check this. I'm leveling up damage and life so high than the others. I can't take it back, but the stats still there, right? And it's not that hard for other stats to catch up. Because lower level Sanctum will be cheaper to level up. Same thing happened with Paragon tree. You can always reset it once a week, and adjust it with something you think best for you. I will always choose damage and life first from Paragon tree. And after that, maybe I will spend all points for Treasure Hunter or Gladiator. Or maybe I will go with potency, armor, etc. Don't stress too much about it, you can always reset it. And don't forget, if somehow you can reach certain Paragon level, it's 900 if I'm not wrong. You can fill all stats from all Paragon tree with your Paragon points. So it's nothing to lose. Before we end this video, I will show how far this investment taking my account. This is my challenge rift level, at least when the first times when I'm recording this video. I'm editing all this for about 3 days, because I'm doing this with only one phone, for games and work too. And this is my battleground position, so it's still decent for PvP, right? Don't forget to share this channel to free-to-play friends out there. Maybe we can be strong together and make Blizzard nerf something again. If you still have any question, leave a comment down below. Oh, and if you guys found a guide from a website or channel, you can ask about my opinion in the comment section. But please don't write the website or channel name, we only discuss something they offer to us. I'm not saying I always write, but it's always good to have second opinion. I'm sorry for the delay of this video, it's still hard for me to schedule it. And that's why I don't have time to check other website or channel. Alright then. Good luck for whatever you are doing, guys. Thanks for watching.